In today's video, I want to go over some brand new PlayStation Store deals that have been added to the summer sale. A lot of great deals, including the best deal we've seen thus far on Marvel Spider-Man, Judgment is discounted, and a bunch of other deals are available as well. On top of that, the PlayStation Plus freebies for the month of August are available right now. You can get some great games as a part of being a PlayStation Plus subscriber, so we'll highlight that, so we'll talk that at the end of this video. First up, I do want to highlight some of the new deals that have been added as a part of the PSN summer sale, and there are some terrific deals. Marvel Spider-Man is 60% off for PlayStation Plus subscribers, and it is down to $16. That is an amazing deal on Spider-Man, which is one of the best games of 2018. I even went as far as to say that this was my favorite game of 2018. I know if you directly compare this game to Red Dead Redemption 2 or God of War, Marvel Spider-Man probably isn't as good of a game. However, me being a big fan of Spider-Man, the IP, I just was so happy to see the IP done justice in the video game form. I know there have been other pretty good Spider-Man games like Ultimate Spider-Man or whatever the case may be, but Marvel Spider-Man really took it all up to another level. Are there some issues with the game? Sure. However, in terms of fundamentally creating a great foundation, Insomniac did a great job, and I'm so excited to see what they do after we get the future outings. As far as this game goes, for $16, it's absolutely worth it. However, I should also note that Marvel Spider-Man, the Digital Deluxe Edition, is available for $24, and that's not a bad deal because that includes the base game, and it also includes the City That Never Sleeps series. That includes additional missions, additional characters from the Spider-Man universe, additional suits, and all that good stuff. All of that content has been released, and while I wouldn't say that the content is as good as the base game, it's pretty good. So paying another $8 for the Digital Deluxe Edition is a pretty good value because I think the Season Pass still goes for a relatively high price point. So if you've yet to buy the base game and you want to check out the DLC at the same time, getting the Digital Deluxe Edition would be the best route to go. Next up, the other major PlayStation 4 exclusive that is seeing a significant discount is the recently released Judgment. It is down to $39, which is awesome again, considering the fact that this did come out pretty recently. It hasn't even been 2 months. It's been around like 2 months and 2 weeks. $39 for Judgment is a great buy. Of course, this game came from the guys over at the Yakuza team, and Judgment is a great entry point if you've never played the Yakuza titles and you just want to jump into this one. This is also a great entry point, being the fact that it was built ground up for the PlayStation 4, so visually it's on another level comparatively to the Yakuza games. Storyline is fantastic, the main character is incredibly engaging, and there's a lot of twists and turns out of the game, and also Judgment, unlike the previous Yakuza titles, does support full English voiceovers. For some people, they're gonna want to play with the traditional Japanese voices and English subtitles, but I know a lot of you guys do want to just play with English voiceovers, and it's great to see that Judgment does offer that. The combat is great, visually it's great, and again, from a storytelling standpoint, it is incredibly exhilarating. So if you've been eyeing this up for a while, $39 for it, I would say, is really good. Again, given the fact that it released relatively recently, I think it's a great time to check it out, so definitely do give that a look. For all of you guys that are complaining that there aren't a lot of compelling games coming out over the summer, well, Judgment literally released on the first day of summer, and I know it's a game that many of you skipped out on. Now it's seeing a pretty big discount. I would say pick it up. Alright, outside of that, there are a couple of other deals I want to highlight really quickly. I would say that those two are the standout deals. However, Dishonored 2 is 50% off for Plus subscribers. That is down to $20. I would say that's a pretty good deal, all things considered. Unfortunately, this game on PC is a lot cheaper. They were selling this as a part of the QuakeCon sale for like under $10. I don't know why on the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation Store it's so much more expensive, but nonetheless, it is a really good game, and I would give it a recommendation given that it's a sizable improvement upon Dishonored 1. Doom is also 25% off for $15. Great deal on Doom. I know a lot of you guys are stoked for Doom Eternal, but if you haven't played the first game, definitely do give that a look. Unfortunately, the multiplayer isn't anything to write home about, but the single-player campaign is incredibly well designed, really well done, and $15 for just that campaign, I would say, is worth it. I know everybody and their mother is stoked for that deal. Prey is down to $15, which is pretty good. They do have a Prey and Dishonored 2 bundle for $32.49. You only save $2.50, so it's not like that's a sizable savings, but nonetheless, that's available. Rage 2 is down to $39. I would say that's an okay deal. We've been seeing Rage 2 go on sale a little bit more. Rage 2 is a game that did have its issue. The story was completely unengaging, and you're really going into the game for the quality gameplay. However, I would say that the gameplay is very, very strong. Some of the most satisfying first-person shooting gameplay that you're going to come across. So $39 for that, I would say is pretty good. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition is down to $24. I feel like at this point everybody has at least played Skyrim in some form, but if you do want it on the PlayStation 4, if you want it with all of the additional content, the Special Edition is definitely a good buy. Unfortunately, it would have been really nice to see this run at 60 frames per second, but alas, we didn't get that, but the game itself is still very good and holds up quite well on the PlayStation 4. Wolfenstein The Old Blood is down to $10, the New Colossus down to $30. New Colossus is way too expensive. This game has regularly been available for south of $20. I don't know why it's still $30, but nonetheless, there you have it. There. Some other deals, Diablo 3 Eternal Collection is $19.79. That is 67% off for PlayStation Plus subscribers. That is a great deal. And a game that I've always mentioned, if you want a game that you can invest a ton of time into, Diablo 3 Eternal Collection is absolutely that game. Not only does it include the base game, but it includes the Reaper of Souls expansion and the Rise of the Necromancer pack, pretty much meaning that you can spend thousands of hours in the game. That is not hyperbole. If you really want to get into Diablo 3, you're going to be spending a lot of time on it, and you should clear out every game that you're planning on playing because Diablo 3 is going to keep you invested for a very long time. Far Cry New Dawn's various editions are available discounted. I see the deluxe edition for $25, the complete edition is $33, and the ultimate edition is a whopping $43. That seems crazy to me, but nonetheless, there you have it. Overwatch Legendary Edition is available for $19.79, and I would say that's pretty good. So those are the deals I would say are worth mentioning. However, it does seem like there are more games being added, so do keep your eyes open. But again, as far as the great deals that have been added, Marvel Spider-Man Judgment, can't go wrong with the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, Overwatch, and Diablo 3 Eternal Collection, I think are the absolute standouts. So do give those a look if you've yet to pick them up. Alright, next up, I do want to quickly cover the PlayStation Plus offerings for the month of August as they are available right now. That, of course, includes a Sniper Elite 4 and Wipeout the Omega Collection. Wipeout the Omega Collection, I would highly recommend everybody to download and give that a go. Maybe that's just me trying to push my revival of Wipeout narrative because this is a franchise that I felt went to the wayside way too quickly, and the Omega Collection, as great as it was unfortunately not played by enough people. It is so good, and the Wipeout games are just incredibly enjoyable arcade racers. Yes, they aren't the sim racers that, say, a Gran Turismo is going to offer you, but they are the arcade racers that are more appealing to a casual audience. And the best part about this one might be the PlayStation VR support that they added. This is arguably the best PSVR game you can play. That's how good it is, and yes, it was done through an update. It wasn't even designed with PlayStation VR in mind, but a racing game like this that's high-octane, action-heavy, you can theoretically imagine VR being a very good suit for this game, even without it being a part of the game from the get-go. But when they added it, oh my god, it was mind-blowing. So if you do have PlayStation VR, even more reason to check out Wipeout Omega Collection outside of it being free for Plus subscribers, so definitely do give that a look. And also, Sniper Elite 4 is a great game as well. It's a game that I had a lot of fun with, a game that I actually paid $60 for, and I had some enjoyment out of it. It's an open-world stealth action shooter, of course, highlighting the fact that the sniper kills look incredible in this game. Very gory and very satisfying as well. Is it a perfect game? No, but Sniper Elite as a PlayStation Plus offering, I think gives a lot of reason for an audience that has never checked out this game to actually give it a go, because I do think there's a lot of fun to be had with it, and there is a pretty decent amount of content as well. And in terms of just being a well-designed game, I think you can definitely give it that. Good visuals, solid gameplay. The story isn't anything to write home about, but I don't think you're really going into that game for the story, and it goes for a relatively high price point. Even when it does go on sale, I believe it's at that $12 to $18 range. If you're smart about paying for PlayStation Plus, you're probably paying around $3 and change a month, so that's a pretty good month with Wipeout Omega Collection and Sniper Elite 4. Unfortunately, you don't get to keep these games after your Plus subscription runs out, so that's always a bummer. So you have to, keep that idea of getting these games for free in mind. You're paying for PlayStation Plus, and you're really not owning these games. But nonetheless, I imagine the majority of you guys are going to keep your Plus subscription intact, so there you have it. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, some awesome new deals have been added to the PlayStation Store summer sale. Some really good ones in Marvel Spider-Man Judgment, Diablo 3 Eternal Collection. Don't think Rage 2 is all that bad of a buy. Can't go wrong with Prey and the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition, and some other good deals rounding things out. And if you are a Plus subscriber, do check out Sniper Elite 4 as well as Wipeout Omega Collection. Those are available right now. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.